Hi everyone, it's Lunar Light Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new. I'm honored to have you with me here today. So today's Pick a Crystal reading is going to be a cool one. It's going to be what your person of interest thinks you're thinking towards them. I'm going to say that one more time because it's kind of weird. What your person of interest, this could be a friend, a family member, a loved one, a love interest, thinks you are thinking about them. Okay, so this is going to be really exciting. I have my tarot as per usual, and I also have these little blue cards here. Now these are going to be a little bit more specific. They are from the no communication reading, so feel free to take them or not take them as they resonate with you. But before we hop into this, guys, I am available for personal readings. If you'd like to get a personal reading from me, all the information for that will be down below. But right in front of me, I have these three crystals. This is rose quartz, this is blue obsidian, and this is amethyst. So you can go ahead and choose the pile that most resonates with you, and that will be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and give you some time to choose right now. All right, everyone. With that being said, I've already prayed and shuffled over all of these cards. So let's just go ahead and get started with the first group, which is rose quartz. All right, hey rose quartz, let's go ahead and find out what your person of interest thinks you're thinking about them. Okay, so for rose quartz, what does a person of interest think? Okay, you're thinking about them. Okay, interesting. What does rose quartz person of interest think they're thinking about them? Okay, we have two major arcana so far. What is rose quartz? Taking this one. Wow, three major arcana. All right, let's get one more. What is rose quartz person of interest? Wow, okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the last card. I was feeling either 4 or 5 for this reading. And they're all major arcana. This is crazy. 5 out of 5 cards are all major arcana. There are only 12 in the deck, so yeah, there's a lot of big energy for you too. We have the 2 of Cups under the deck with the 10 of Swords as well, and Temperance. So this tells me that you could have been through some kind of ending with this person, some kind of breakup in the past, or some kind of betrayal even. It does seem like this is a romantic connection with the 2 of Cups here, and you two are possibly focusing on building things back together. Okay, so now let's take a further look into what they think you think towards them. Okay, so bear with me here. I've never done this style of reading. The Fool. So they're thinking that you are excited about where the relationship is right now. They're thinking that you two are on a different path, doing something differently, and that you're excited to start a new journey with them, the Fool. So yeah, they're really feeling like you are excited right now, that you are reinvested in them in some way, and possibly that you have let go of some kind of baggage from the past, or that you have forgiven them for something, right? And I say that also because we have Justice here. Justice talks about righting the scales, doing things in the right way. So they could feel that you have forgiven them for something. They could feel that justice has been served in some kind of situation between the two of you. So they could feel that they are thinking right now that you think that the situation is balanced between the two of you, and that justice has been served in an appropriate way, right? They're also thinking in the center of your reading that things have really changed between the two of you. The Hanged Man in reverse. They think that you are more like enlightened about the situation, that you're seeing things very differently. This makes a lot of sense because we have the Fool and the Hanged Man in reverse. If it was upright, that would make me think that this person thinks you need more time to think things over. But with it being in reverse, it says that this person thinks that you are you have basically served your time in analyzing this relationship, and that you found a different perspective on it. You're coming from a different angle now. They're possibly seeing that from you. So we have the Star in reverse. This is pretty interesting. Seeing the rest of the reading here is like really, really positive. So this could just be some of their doubts here when they think about you and think about healing the relationship in some way. So the Star in reverse, they think that you think that this relationship might be hard to heal, that even though things are going along and things are transforming, they feel that you may be holding back a little bit. They think that you think this relationship is possibly not unhealable, but that it would take a lot of work to heal it. So yeah, they definitely this could be from even you just expressing some discontentment with how things are right now, or from mentioning that things would be difficult to, there's a lot of water under the bridge or something to that effect, right? So then now they're picking up that there's a little bit of a struggle here. And they're feeling that you think that there's not much hope in this situation, even though even though in one side of their mind, they think that you feel balanced out with how the relationship is going. When they get towards the nitty gritty, they kind of feel like, well, maybe they don't have that much hope about it. They kind of go a little back and forth, right? Depending on the day. That makes sense. We all do. And then we have the Chariot here, but this is kind of like my end of the day card because it comes out last. So at the end of the day, they feel that you think that the relationship is going forward. They feel that you think the relationship is moving in a way that is healthy and is good for the both of you. Okay. Very interesting. So let's go ahead and see the undercurrent of this with the second cards here. These are the Radiant Red or White Tarot, if you guys wanted to know. This is also the Tarot Illuminati, just in case y'all are curious. Okay, so what does Rose Quartz Interest think Rose Quartz is thinking about then? What is Rose Quartz Person of Interest? Okay, we have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. What does Rose Quartz Person of Interest? Okay, interesting. What does Rose Quartz Person of Interest think you were thinking? I see. This person has on a little bit of some rose-colored glasses. I'll say that now. What does the person think you were thinking? All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these both for the bottom card. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles underneath. So I really feel like this person is, this person is wearing a little bit of some rose-colored glasses. They really want to collaborate with you. So in kind of like the surface of their mind, they're seeing things this way. When I feel like the energies have really come from these cards are about to go over. But they really want to build things with you. They really want to collaborate with you in some way. But they also know that a foundation has been lost here. Four of Wands in reverse. A foundation has been lost between the two of you. And they're trying to rebuild that. Things could actually be going quite well even, but I do feel like they're seeing things kind of rosier than they may actually be. Yeah, go ahead and let me know if that's the case so far. We're gonna go ahead and get into these clarifiers. So we have the Page of Swords clarifying the Fool card. Very interesting. So this is a little bit like expectation versus reality is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. With the Fool here, this person feels like you're ready to go. You're ready to venture into a new relationship. When I feel like underneath, they kind of know that you're just kind of scoping things out. You're seeing what's going on from afar. You see how these two figures are like really similar in stance? They're really similar in stance. They're both kind of standing on a little bit of a cliff. And so that leads me to expectations versus reality. They do feel that you are ready to head off in this new journey. But they also have this feeling that you may just be scoping them out. You may just be trying to see what's going on with them, dip your toe in the water, see what temperature it is, that kind of thing. And they really think that you're ready to just dive into something new with them. When in actuality, you're kind of just seeing how things are going. You're kind of just scoping them out right now. And underneath that, they kind of know. I think that's where the star in reverse is coming from. And that's why I say this person has some like rose-colored glasses, because I really don't feel like things are as cute as they're making it out in this first pile here. So we have Justice being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, on one hand, they feel like they've offered you justice. They feel like, okay, this person probably feels justified. But then when they really, really think about it, they're like, well, they could be still thinking things over about me. They could be still judging things in their mind. So with justice, you could actually have this person on a little bit of a trial right now. They could be on trial in your mind. And that's why we have this Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You're scoping them out a little bit from afar to see whether or not they're worth the investment, right? See whether or not they're worth a friendship, they're worth a relationship, what have you, right? But yeah, this person kind of feels like they've served up justice in the best way that they could, or in the way that was, you know, at least worked for them, right? And they feel when they kind of think about it, you know, when they're not lost in their thoughts about you, they're like, okay, everything's fine. I totally smooth things over. It's not a big deal. When they really think about it and they really think about you, they kind of think, well, they could actually be just mulling me over. They could still be making a decision about me. And I feel like you definitely are, because now we have these Six of Swords clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse, right? So yes, I do feel like you have a different perspective on the relationship. And this person feels like that too. They definitely feel you approaching things differently with them. And it makes them a little bit worried that you're actually going to leave. Because it seems that you are very concentrated on doing what's best for you in any situation, you know, doing what's best for your energy and for your health, your mental health, your physical health, all those kind of things, right? And so this person knows that about you, and they're a little bit afraid that you will just simply pack up your stuff and leave because you don't like the way that things have been going between you two, because you're still deciding things. Again, this is what they think you are thinking, right? So they're a little bit afraid that you are going to leave them now that you have this different new perspective, now that you've come out of a stage of possibly being a little bit more to yourself, or just thinking a lot more about the dynamic here. They're afraid that you're going to leave them because you've come into some new kind of information, right? That's what the Seven of Pentacles is about too. Like you're gathering information, you're looking, you're deciding here, and then they're afraid you're going to make a decision to walk away from them, right? Because why? Because things haven't been totally smooth in this relationship. I don't really see anything absurd, but possibly some bickering, some fighting. The Star clarified by the Ten of Wands in reverse. So again, this has been it hasn't been easy. For some of you, it's actually been a burden. It's been really tough dealing with this person, right? And so when they think about what you thinking about them, they think that you have good reason to feel like this relationship might not be worth the effort, right? Because they see that they put you through a lot. They see that they've put you through the Ten of Wands, which is, a card of burden, a card of, having to hold things up and be strong. And it's a lot of strife. So yeah, this person feels that you may not have a lot of hope for this situation, because they know that you put them, because they know they've put you through a lot. Okay, so clarifying the Chariot, we have the Four of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So as much as they want to chariot off into the future with you, this is kind of like their first glance at the situation. This is when they really think about it, right? They know that you are possibly dissatisfied with how things are going. This could have been just because this person is really slow, even, that they weren't really taking the steps that they needed to take to become a relationship with you. At first, it could have seemed like things were just really, really slow, and then you realize things weren't moving at all, right? And then possibly there was a conversation, an apology, and now scoping things out to see if things are the right condition to move back in again, right? But this person knows that you are dissatisfied with them. You are dissatisfied with the way things have been moving. They're hoping that you are interested in moving forward with them in a positive way, but they also know that might not be a chance they get. So yeah, there's a little bit of insecurity here. There's a little bit of self-awareness, honestly, and just knowing what this person has possibly given to you and put on the table for you, and knowing where your head's at and what you might want to do. I hope that makes sense for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and look at these little blue cards. Gosh, ignore the little fuzzies on it. I I had to make them not sticky somehow. Okay, so for rose quartz, what does this person want to say? Okay, I just can't face you right now. So again, guys, this is what they think you're thinking. So they think that you just can't face them right now. They think that you don't really want to talk to them. They think that it's probably not a good idea for, they think that you think it's not a good idea for them to be around you. So yeah, that's what they think. Okay. I'm not giving up on us. See, but at the same time, they think that you're not giving up on them. This way, okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. So at the same time, they know that they think you cannot face them right now. And they also think that you're not giving up on them at the same time. So it's kind of weird. Okay. One more for rose quartz. Okay. All right. We have two, guys. I'm not really sure. Okay, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and say, take what resonates, leave the rest. People are gonna project what they want onto these readings, right? Again, this is what they think you're thinking about the relationship. They think that you have intentions of just wanting attention and that you really didn't want a commitment with them. Again, guys, this could just be that you found out something about them and you realized you didn't want commitment with this person. Not that you just wanted attention, right? So, but again, this is what they possibly are thinking about you. And again, take what resonates, leave the rest. But that's what they might think you were thinking about them. Right? Okay. This is so confusing. Okay. All right. I was self-serving and I don't plan on changing. So yeah, guys, this is a little bit tough. This is what they think you're thinking about them. Yeah. So they could think that you think that they are a little bit self-serving. I actually don't really feel like this is you. I feel like these are what they think you think about them. Like you're not giving up and you're not doing this. I feel like this is what they think same thing that you think about them, right? They think that you think that they are possibly self-serving and they don't plan on changing and that they might just want attention and commitment. Or they could also think that you just wanted attention from them. But I really don't feel like it's that way. Okay, I'm going to go over that one more time because I feel like that was so confusing. Okay, so for I just can't face you right now and I'm not giving up on us, this is definitely what they think you're thinking about the relationship, right? That you can't face them right now and that you're not going to give up on the relationship regardless. And then when it comes to, I just wanted attention, not commitment, I'm sorry, and I was self-serving, I don't plan on changing, I feel like they think you think this about them as a person. That they possibly just want attention in the relationship and that you kind of saw that and then maybe wants to go in your own direction. But they're hoping that you don't want to give up on them. They're hoping that you're still interested in things, even though, again, this is causing you some dissatisfaction because this person hasn't been moving in the relationship as you've wanted. So I think that's where this not commitment came from, is that this person's been moving really, really slow and that you've kind of noticed here with the Hanged Man in reverse that they maybe just wanted attention and they're privy to that now. They know that you think that about them. Okay, Rose Quartz, I hope that made sense. First of all, I hope you liked the reading. Please let me know down below if you did resonate with it. I love doing these kind of readings. I really hope you guys liked it. Again, if you'd like to get a personal reading from me, all the information for that will be down below. But until then, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would love that from you guys. Thanks so much for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Feel free to check out any of the other videos if you like, any of the other piles. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to blue obsidian. Okay, blue obsidian. Here is what your person of interest thinks you were thinking about them. Let's say that 5 times fast. Okay. What does blue obsidian's person of interest think they're thinking about them? Okay, you have the Tower out first. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think they're thinking? You have the Hierophant in reverse. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think? Wow, the Emperor. 3 out of 3 major arcana so far. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think they're thinking about them? Death. Oh my gosh. The last reading we had all 5 major arcana too. So this is pretty crazy so far. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think they're thinking about them? What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think? And the Fool. Wow. Okay, so again, all 5 major arcana for the top row. So this must be weighing on this person's mind pretty heavily. If these messages turn out to be really similar, I will suggest that you go ahead and check out the first pile, but let's go ahead and just see further into this. All right, we also have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person could think that you think they're a really good catch in some way or another. They could think that you are thinking that they're going to add to your life in some kind of great way. And I say that because we have the Ace and the 9 of Pentacles, which would be the 10 of Pentacles, right? So that they could add that to you, to what you have going on, and make something really amazing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check these out. We have the Tower here, the Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor, the Death card, and the Fool. Okay, wow. All major arcana. I'm pretty shooketh. And speaking of shooketh, we have the Tower. Which literally talks about foundations crumbling down. So yeah, when they first think about you, this person realizes that you two had some kind of falling out at one point, that you two had some kind of possibly a disagreement or a time of separation between you two. They think that you still think about it quite a bit. They think that you are still upset or hurt over this Tower moment. I feel like you could have possibly lost status in this Tower moment in some way. And what I mean by that is it could have been, and this won't resonate for all of you, but this could have been a moment where friend groups were lost, people had to take sides, and things kind of got a little bit ugly. I know, I'm just saying that because we have this crown here this woman is reaching for after being thrown off of the tower. So I've never noticed that before. To me, it makes me think about basically reaching for status, reaching for what you've lost. So yeah, this person could have inspired people to take sides, and that could have been a catalyst for losing some kind of social status, right? So that's very interesting. We also have the Hierophant in reverse. So when this person thinks of you, they think you think that they are very non-committal. They think that you think they're just around to have fun. They know that you want to possibly have some kind of relationship with them, maybe not an actual like dating relationship, but one where you two are at least friends, or maybe something more serious, right? I feel like for a lot of you, you wanted this person to be more serious with you, and now you've realized that this person is just not that kind of person. They're not one to really commit. They're not one to really settle down, at least not at that point in their life. And they're really recognizing that. And the reason I say that is because the Hierophant is reversed, and it talks about non-commitment when it's reversed. All right. Yeah, so they possibly know that. So they know that, and they think that you think that they're very non-committal, that they're a non-committal type person. But at the same time, they also know that they're kind of shining to you right now. At least they think that they're looking very shiny to you right now, because we have the Emperor. So this person feels like they're a little bit of a temptation to you, even though there's someone who you know is a little bit non-committal. They have this energy of the Emperor. At least they think that they have this in your life, right? So they think that they're in a very attractive partner. They think that that you think that they're in control of their life, that they're in control of their finances, that they would take care of you if need be. They think that you think that they are a reliable character, that they are, you know, someone who you'd want to date, but at the same time, they know that you think that they're non-committal. So there's a little bit of a push-pull happening here. This person kind of wants to be a little bit of a temptress or tempter to you, because they have these they seemingly have these qualities, or they think you think they have these qualities, but they also know that you know that they're possibly non-committal. Okay, keep up with me here because this is kind of crazy. Right? Okay, the Death card. So yeah, things have really changed in your guys' relationship. They definitely know that things have changed between the two of you. They see that you are aware things have changed and things are completely different now. Whatever this tower moment was, it was definitely transformative for you guys' dynamic. And this person is definitely seeing the change in the dynamic. That's really what that is. And with the Fool here, they also want to get to a place that's happier, brighter. But you can see in the Death card, we also have this blinding sun in the background, and the same sun is basically present right here in the Fool card. So they want to come to this kind of new dawn with you. They want to be able to start over with you, start fresh after this ending, right? So when they think about you, they think that you think that things have changed between them, and that you would want something new and fresh between the two of you. Maybe something that's less committed, right? Now that they've maybe expressed some of their ideas to you about commitment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the clarifiers here. This is going to give us the undercurrent of the energy, make things a little bit more realistic. Okay, so yeah. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think Blue Obsidian is thinking towards them? What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest think Blue Obsidian is thinking towards them? Gotcha. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest? Okay. What does Blue Obsidian's person of interest? Okay. Okay, I love this actually. Okay, this is actually turning out pretty good. Alrighty. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Tower here. Okay, this is really interesting because in the first, I'm going to explain this more deeply, but in the first layer, we're really caught up in their own perception. And with the second layer, we are really getting more of what's actually happening, also more from your side. Okay, so we have the Tower here being clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this Tower moment could have actually been a moment of vulnerability for the both of you. I say that because the Nine of Wands is always my card about, when it's in reverse, is my card about being vulnerable, being more vulnerable, letting people into those more guarded areas in our lives. So this person could have told you something that was kind of intimate. They could have told you their fears behind commitment. They could have told you, this is only going to resonate for some of you, what the exact conversation was about. But it was a moment of being more vulnerable. I'm trying to see what else I can get from it. Yeah, they really could have explained to you maybe why they are not into a relationship, or even why they weren't into the idea of commitment with other people, but that they're more interested in something like that with you. Okay, that is really interesting. So maybe they're the kind of person who really isn't that committal, but when it comes to you, they'd like to do something different, right? So again, let me know how this resonates in the comments. Okay, so we have the King of Cups clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. So yeah, for some of you, this is going to be two scenarios. For some of you, this person expressed how they're still working on emotional maturity, how they're still working on becoming a better person emotionally to be able to handle a committed relationship. So for those of you in that situation where this person has told you that they're just not emotionally mature enough to commit to you, but they still want to hang around you, still want to, you know, get your energy and do all those things, that's a little bit of like a warning there, that they're not, you know, emotionally mature enough to really handle a relationship, but they still want to continue having a relationship with you. If they can't handle it, they can't handle it, right? So that's just one thing I wanted to put out there for my peeps, because I care about you guys. But other than that, yeah, for the other scenario, this could be that this person was, and I feel like this is a smaller group, but for some of you, this is that this person has in the past felt very non-committal, or they even come off as someone who is non-committal. Again, this is what they are thinking, you're thinking about them. So they think that you think they're very non-committal, when in actuality they could be trying to work on that side of themselves. They could be more trying to stay single and work on their emotional maturity, and then be able to, you know, find the right person to connect with. And for some of you, that they could have told you that person is you, that they've been working on this for a while, they were non-committal for a long time, but in actuality they were really more trying to stay single. That way they could work on themselves and attract the right person. So for some of you, they could have told you that this right person is you, and that they are feeling in a much better place to be able to do this. So yeah, now we have two scenarios. Okay. So we have the Emperor being clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is good. Now we're being split up into two groups, okay? So this is tough. The group where this person wanted to stay single the way they could work on themselves, and the group where this person isn't trying to stay single and they are non-committal at heart. Okay? All right, so for the group where this person is more non-committal at heart but still wants to have relationship with people, this is them realizing that they're coming off as the Emperor, that they hope to be seen in your eyes as someone who is very reliable like this. That's why they're projecting it out like that onto you. But they also know that, you know, they're very possibly indecisive. This card can really go two ways, and it's going to go two ways for the scenarios coming up here. But I'm getting this for the first group. Again, the group that is... I'm like trying to sort them out myself. For the group where this person is truly non-committal and they insert themselves possibly into relationship-like situations for fun, this person is actually kind of confused, and they think that by possibly, you know, engaging with you like this and telling you that, yeah, I'm not really one for commitment, but I still want to be involved with you, it's going to sound enough like choosing you, enough like being this Emperor, that you'll be interested, right? But I feel like they're actually still pretty confused about what they want in life, and they're still like a little bit confused. I'm definitely feeling like confusion on like where this would be going for them, you know, what comes next, right? Because for this group, this person really just wants to enjoy your energy. They want to enjoy your time. You know, they could even be a little bit of like an energy sucker for some of you. So this person doesn't really have the greatest grip on what's going to happen next. They just know that the moment is really amazing. So okay, as for the first group where the person is truly non-committal, for the second group where the person has been staying single, the way they could work on themselves and attract the right person, they're realizing that they're hopefully coming into this Emperor energy, and they want to project that out to you. That's what they think, that you are thinking that about them, because they want to project this energy out to you. And when it comes to these Seven of Cups in reverse, it actually is a choosing energy for this group. For the group where the person is becoming more emotionally mature and actually working on themselves, they are really trying to make a choice about what they want in their lives. They're trying to make a responsible choice, and this could actually be moving forward in a relationship with you, trying to choose a relationship with you, right? So let's move on to the next cards. We have the Death card being clarified by the Sun. So for both groups, things have been changing for a way that is more positive, right? One's a little bit more roundabout than the other. Let's go back to the group where the person is more non-committal and just enjoying the energy, right? So this person, now that they have possibly told you that they're more non-committal, now that they have told you that they're more interested in themselves and their own personal growth than they are in a relationship right now. See, this group's kind of like overlap, but the intention is different. The intention to really take care of oneself versus to just have fun with people and not really focus on themselves, right? So for the group where the person is more non-committal, This person is hoping to get the best out of this new beginning after telling you. They're hoping that this will lead to a lot of sunshine and happiness. They're really projecting onto you that you are thinking that this is going to be a new phase for them. This is going to be a new phase for your relationship where things are going to be much, much better. That you two are on the same page now. Again, this person seems like they're way more casual and they want things to be more casual and they'd like you to engage in that. So this is them like projecting onto you that you're really excited for being more casual or whatever that is. And for the other group, one who is more of a committed group, one that is committed to themselves and possibly is thinking about choosing you now that they've done their inner work. They're really hoping that this new beginning is going to lead to some kind of really a lot of happiness between you two, possibly a relationship, just doing things the right way. Yeah, I'm really seeing like possibly seeing like a relationship for those of you with this person has expressed to you that they stayed single on purpose and now they want to engage with someone who they feel like is going to be able to sustain a long-term relationship with them, which would be i.e. you. This person is really excited and they're thinking that you're really excited for this next stage. Okay, wow, this is so complex with the groups. Okay, I hope you guys are keeping up with me. I know this is a lot. Okay, so we have the Fool being clarified by the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So lastly, this is what made me break it up into groups. This is when I knew this is a true group scenario, seeing these cards come out. So again, for some of you, for the group that is more committed, with this person is stayed single and now they want to possibly be more committed because they worked on their emotional maturity. This is them cutting other people out. This new beginning is about cutting out third parties, cutting out people who they're possibly flirting with or doing whatever, and having a new beginning with you, having that full experience and starting something brand new, right? Leaping off that cliff with you, right? With the Three of Cups being in reverse, talking about ending third-party situations, right? Now, for those where the person is actually less committed, but they still want to kind of energy suck and like enjoy your energy, while possibly not really working on this part of themselves, they could be using it as a little bit of an excuse. For them, this could be more about this new chapter is going to be possibly a little bit self-serving. This person, because the Three of Cups can also mean overindulging, right? It can mean we're over drinking, we're going to too many parties, we're going to too many events, we're having trouble with substance abuse, things like that, right? So this person, the one who is less committed and wants to just keep you around, right? But doesn't want a commitment, this person could be really excited to kind of keep up the games, to kind of keep up, whatever's been going on. But even, they may have intentions of like making it seem like they're cutting like people off, but they still really want to go to the same parties. They still want to go to the same events. They still want to get drunk every weekend. Things like that. So guys, it's a split group. I hope you found yourself in these piles here and that all made sense. So yeah, go ahead and rewind any part of that if you didn't get anything, because I know that was pretty complex. We're going to go ahead and move on to these little blue cards. This is going to give us more specifically what your person of interest thinks you think towards them. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, here they are. Okay. I'm working on moving on. I'm jealous of how others love you and spend time with you. This is this person. And I was self-serving and I don't plan on changing. Again, guys, this is what they think you think towards them. So for the first part, they think you're working on moving on. They think you're working on moving on from them. They think you're working on doing things differently. They're also hoping to possibly get back in the good graces with you. But yeah, they think that you're working on moving on at this point. I do feel like that is for that second group where this person is struggling with being non-committal. They could possibly see that you're just not really into the situation they're setting up for you. And they want you to leave. This person, I'm getting a lot of these are for the second group where this person is more non-committal. There could be more of you in that group. I'm not sure. We have, I'm jealous of how others love you and spend time with you. So yeah, they could be thinking that you are jealous of them in some capacity. Yeah, guys, this is what they think you're thinking towards them. So yeah, they could think that you're actually jealous of how others want to spend time with them. This could have been a factor in this tower moment in the first place, because again, I did talk about a social group and someone possibly losing some status, right? So yeah, that could be what they really think, that they think that you possibly are jealous of them and the people that they spend time with, right? So for that group, these are the people they want to possibly continue spending time with. For the other group, this person wants to cut out any third parties to focus on themselves and on this relationship with you. Okay, and then we have, I was self-serving and I don't plan on changing. So again, this is strictly for the second group. I'm going to pull a card that is for the first group. But again, I was self-serving. So they think that you think they are self-serving and that they don't plan on changing. Okay, so this is for the first group, guys. I really do care for you. So yeah, so that's really interesting. I would say these two cards are for the second group. This card could be for both groups, and this one's definitely for the first group, the one where this person is more focusing on choosing you. I really do care for you. Of course, for the other group, this person does care for you, but when it comes to, you know, being self-serving, it's a little bit different than having someone else, you know, first, right? So yeah, I really do care for you for the first group. This person really does care. They really want to choose you. And for others, they think that you are being self-serving. Excuse me, not you. They think that you think they're being self-serving, and that you think that they think that you are a little bit jealous of like their friends. And for the first group, they think you really care for them, and yeah, either way, they're a little bit worried about you moving on from this situation because it seems so complicated. But yeah, Blue Obsidian, I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. Please let me know if you liked it in the comments down below. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. And again, I am available for personal readings. If you'd like to get a personal reading from me, all the information for that will be down in the description box below, okay? Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3, which is Amethyst. Hey Amethyst, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and find out what your person of interest thinks you're thinking towards them. Okay, what is Amethyst person of interest? Okay, we have the Magician, first card out. That's great. What does Amethyst person of interest think Amethyst is thinking towards them? The Chariot. What does Amethyst person of interest think that Amethyst is thinking towards them? What is Amethyst person of interest? Okay, you have the King of Cups. What does Amethyst person of interest think Amethyst is thinking towards them? I'm not gonna take those. Too many. What is Amethyst person of interest? Wow, did you see that? I love when they come out like that. The Lovers. Wow, very cool. Okay, last card. What does Amethyst person of interest think Amethyst thinking towards them? Okay. And we have the Emperor. Wow. So 4 out of 5 major arcana. If we gotten all major arcana at the top of this reading, I would have been so shook. So for the other readings, there were all major arcana at the top, just like this. So this is pretty crazy. 4 out of 5 right here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What does this person think you were thinking about them? So first of all, they think you think that they are really capable, that they are a good person, possibly that you've manifested them into your life. They could know about manifestation, things like that. You could have told them that maybe that you think they're a soulmate or something of that effect. But they think that possibly the universe is a little bit involved in what you guys have going on here, and that this was kind of a little bit of a spiritual relationship. This person could be a manifester in their own right, so they think that you know that about them. Yeah, they think that you think they're a good person. maybe they are, right? So, so that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Chariot here next. They think that you think the relationship is moving in a good direction. They think that you think that there is a direction in this relationship, and that things are moving pretty smoothly right now. So this is pretty nice. This is pile number 3. You guys are not nearly as turbulent as the other piles, so congrats on that. Okay, and then the King of Cups. So I actually really like this King of Cups here. Usually this is like my devious one, because look at his face. He just looks kind of devious, right? But actually in this one, I'm really feeling that this is a really good thing. This person thinks that you think that they are very in charge of their emotions, that they are above water when it comes to their emotions, that they're possibly emotionally mature, that they have good intentions when it comes to the emotions and whatever this relationship is, whether it be friends or an actual love interest. They think that you think that they are emotionally mature and that they are, you know, stable, right? That they're grounded in their emotions and they could use their emotions in a healthy way. So awesome for this person. Hopefully that's actually what's happening. And then we have the Lovers. So they feel an intense connection between the two of you. I'm definitely getting that this person feels that you may think that you guys are soulmates, that you may think that this relationship has been spiritually ordained in some way. You could have told this person that you guys are twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, whatever. But this person definitely thinks that there is some kind of spiritual component to you guys' relationship. This person also thinks that you think there's a lot of passion, a lot of intensity in this relationship. That's probably objectively true. So, yeah. All right, and then we have the Emperor. So they think that you think that they'd be a great boyfriend or girlfriend, that they'd be a great partner in general, that they'd be someone to rely on, that they'd be someone that you'd be interested in spending a lot of time with, that they'd be a good manager in some capacity, that they could like manage a relationship really well, things like that. This is all really, really positive. So let's go ahead and keep it going for the second row here. This is going to give us a more realistic look into what's really happening here. So what does Amethyst, person of interest, think Amethyst thinks towards them? All right, we have this one. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. What does Amethyst, person of interest? Wow. Then the King of Cups twice. Okay. What does Amethyst, person of interest, think? Nice, okay. What does Amethyst, person of interest think Amethyst is thinking towards them? All right, I'm going to take these two. All right. Okay, cool. This is super lovely, guys. This is actually really awesome. For those who chose pile 3, like, kind of congrats, because the other 2 piles are much more turbulent. These are, this is much more relaxed. Okay. Okay, so we have Amethyst. That's who you guys are. The Alchemist being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, when it comes to what this person thinks you think about them, they think that you think that the relationship is moving forward, that things are going really, really well. Again, that there's a spiritual component to this, that things were kind of fated to go this way. They could also believe that, but they definitely believe that you believe that things are very spiritual between the two of you, and that things have been kind of fated for you two to meet, for this to happen. But I do feel like they also believe that. Okay, definitely. And that this is also the right timing for things to happen. Okay, so we have the Chariot being clarified by the King of Cups. So again, this person thinks that you think there's a good direction in what's happening, because they are someone who is emotionally mature. They are someone who is really grounded in themselves. So seeing that groundedness, seeing that emotional maturity, they feel that you feel safe with them, that you feel safe to move forward, because they're taking the correct steps in the right timing as well. Excuse me if you can hear anyone else in the background. I just live with roommates. Alrighty, so we have the King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, when it comes to what they think you think about them, they think that you think that they are very deliberate in how they go about things. Wow, how many times are you gonna say the word think? Take a shot of water when I say that. Okay. Yeah, but they're thinking that you think they are very deliberate in the way that they go about things, that they have a good head on their shoulders, and that they've worked very hard to become this emotionally stable. This is actually a great spread. I'm always a little bit skeptical when I see the King of Cups because sometimes he can be the emotional manipulator, not the emotional confidant. But this is definitely someone who has worked on themselves. With the Knight being right under the King here, this person has worked their way up the ranks slowly to become someone who is confident and comfortable in their emotions. Okay, definitely also with this other King here, this tells me this is for sure the case. We have the Lovers with the King of Pentacles here. Excuse me, let me just take a drink of water. Okay, so we have the Lovers with the King of Pentacles. This person thinks that you think that they'd be a great partner, that they'd be a great boyfriend or girlfriend. A partner in general, because they have the King of Pentacles here. They think that you're thinking that they're someone who's really competent, they're someone who's really reliable. Again, we have 3 kings and the Emperor here. So this is actually someone who is very competent. Actually, that is so funny because we have like 5 figure cards and they go in this little zigzag. Just funny how Spirit likes to do things. But again, they feel that you think that they're very confident in themselves. They're very comfortable, that they would be a good partner to you. And that's awesome, because if they had different intentions, they would come up in the reading, believe me. All right, and then we have the Emperor with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person thinks that you're possibly fearful of losing them. You maybe have some issues when it comes to abandonment even. Again, everyone does, so not even a thing. But yeah, they could think that. They could also be afraid of losing you as well. With Emperor with the 5 of Pentacles. They also think that you think they are pretty money savvy, or they either are very money savvy or they aren't very money savvy. Excuse me. And they're a little bit afraid of like losing you, and they think that you're afraid of losing them. Sorry guys, don't know why I'm coughing. Okay, but yeah, definitely they are definitely a little bit afraid of losing you, and vice versa. So let's go ahead and look at these blue cards now and see what they have to say. These are my no communication cards, so these might resonate with you, these might not. Let's go ahead and see. What do we have for Amethyst? I'm working on moving on. All right. Okay. What do we have for Amethyst? I'm going to explain that in a second. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take them because they're coming out. For Amethyst, what do you have here for Amethyst? And again, guys, these are my no communication cards, so these may or may not resonate with you guys. For Amethyst. 2 more, please. Okay, here we go. I need time to heal, and I'm jealous of how others love you, spend time with you. Okay, so I'm actually getting these are not nearly as bad as they actually are. Seeing what the reading is, and I'm like hearing from Spirit that these are kind of like a little bit opposite, or maybe even before you guys have met. So yeah, when it comes to what they think about you, they feel like you are, what they think you're thinking about them. They feel that you guys are kind of both working on moving on into this relationship, working on moving on from old stuff. And that's why we have the Wheel of Fortune here in the very beginning, because you guys have been moving forward into a new cycle with this person, right? So you're working on moving on into this new cycle with them. All right. So I just don't see us working out. I'm sorry I wasted your time. I really feel like this is like they feel that you think this about someone else. I really don't feel like this is actually about them. This could have been like, if it is like you guys had a separation of some sort, I feel like this was the past, and then you may be a little bit nervous about letting them back in because they possibly did waste your time in the past, because they didn't see you guys working out. But I'm really getting this is from a past relationship that you guys are maybe like still thinking about, because again, we have this Wheel of Fortune and all this talk about divine timing, and this person being someone who really works in themselves and is afraid to lose you, right? So yeah, this could be like they're afraid of you guys not working out. And they're also aware that you could have also expressed to them that you had an ex where things didn't work out with, and they wasted your time because they weren't emotionally mature. Excuse me, my throat is so dry for some reason. And basically, they don't want to be that person. They don't want to be the person where it doesn't work out with. That's why they're working so hard in their emotional maturity, the way they can keep you around. And then I need time to heal. I need time to heal. So I feel like this is still this person. I feel like they think that you think they need time to heal, that they still need time to heal some of their emotions. Again, healing is a constant process. We don't just wake up one day and we're healed. So it could be that this person believes that you think that they still need some time to like work on this, but they're still doing a good job. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest with these ones. I'm sure these are going to resonate for some of you and not for others. Okay, I'm jealous of how others love you and spend time with you. Now, this one could be real. First of all, this person does seem like they are someone who really cares about others. They could have a lot of friends that they just feel like you are a little bit uncomfortable around. This could also, guys, be from that past relationship. I'm really getting a past relationship pretty heavy with this group. It could be that that's how things were in the past, right? That maybe this person that you dated previously was jealous of how others loved you and spent time with you, or either it's happening now with like their friends. But I really kind of doubt that. I feel like that could have been a past relationship, and now this person really wants to make you feel like very included, very wants to include you in their healing, because they're at the point where they can do that, and they really want things to work out between the two of you, because they're really they're modeling their relationship after what your ex possibly did, and they don't want to treat you like an ex did. They want to move forward with you. They don't want to re-emulate your past. Okay, so I really hope that made sense for you guys. I really hope you liked that reading. Please let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Again, if you'd like to get a personal reading from me, all the information for that will be down in the description box below. But other than that, I really hope you enjoy this reading so much. And thank you so much for watching it. Hey there to my OGs and my viewers from Pile 3. Thanks so much for watching this whole video, beginning to end. I really appreciate you guys watching this video and supporting my channel. Thank you so much for everything that, all the love and all the support you guys give me. I do read all the comments. It makes me super duper happy to see you guys interacting with the content. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to making new stuff for you guys and pumping out more videos. Okay, secret, guys, I am in school. I feel like some of you have picked up on that I'm in school. I'm in my last year right now, and yeah, I'm really excited to keep it going for you guys, keep the content pumping out. So yeah, please let me know what you guys think about this. Please let me know if you guys have any video suggestions. I love getting your video suggestions. I write them all down. So yeah, please let me know what you guys think about this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And until I see you next time, love and light. Bye.